What's up, members of the Barrio? Are you visiting New York City and tired of taking the same photos that everybody else does? Well, you're in luck, because today I'm going to be showing you 5 unique places that have amazing views. Now, before we begin, I do want to encourage you to subscribe and have notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any of my travel vlogs or tips videos. As much as I want to wax poetically about how much I love New York City and how great of a place it is to take photos, most of you out there tend to have attention spans of 3-year-olds when it comes to YouTube videos, so we're just going to get right to the list. And we're going to start off with a classic New York tourist spot, but with a twist. I undertook this photo journey with 2 of my vlogger friends. That's Maiku and that's Pierre, and I'm going to link to their channels below. Most people know that if you take the Staten Island Ferry, you can get a great view of downtown Manhattan and the Statue of Liberty for free. But what they don't know is that there is a bottom level that used to hold cars. Take the staircase there on the main floor and you'll find that you may just have the whole thing to yourself. With a lack of people, you can easily find awesome places to take photos, including my favorite, through a porthole. You can try to time it just right where you get a sweet photo of either the Statue of Liberty or downtown Manhattan. Alright, our next stop had us crossing the East River going to Dumbo. So you walk past the carousel by the Brooklyn Bridge and find the new mini mall. Now head to the top floor. One word of warning, it was raining at this point, so I'm going to show you what it looked like and then show you what a good photo from here under the right lighting would look like from my boy Josh from NY, a great Instagrammer. So even with the clouds, you can see the carousel, the Brooklyn Bridge, and One World Trade Center on a nice line here. And Josh's shot completely blows it away though, taken right after sunset. Wow. Next up is probably one of your best views of New York City if you want to get up close and personal with the skyline. To find the Tudor City overpass, head to Grand Central Station and walk out on 42nd Street, heading east until you pass 2nd Avenue and look for the staircase. Head up the stairs and you're going to be greeted with this elevated view of 42nd Street. This provides a really cool perspective of the Chrysler Building at the end. And the shot is even more compelling if you add some cars. Here's Josh from NY's photo at night, although you would need a good nighttime lens to really nail this one. My second pick on the list requires you to leave New York City, but just barely. We headed to Hoboken, which is only 1 stop away from Manhattan on the PATH train. And while most people like to stop right next to the station, you're gonna be a little bolder and walk 15 minutes up the path on the water until you cross the street to Stevens Institute. Walk up the stairs and follow signs to the Castle Point Lookout. It's the highest point in Hoboken, and as an added bonus, has a Revolutionary War cannon just sitting there. But it's quite a unique perspective on the Hudson River and offers fantastic views of the New York City skyline. This was a tough list to make, but my #1 unique view of New York City is also one of the toughest ones to access, but I'm going to explain to you exactly how to do it. We're heading uptown to Washington Heights, take the A train to 181st Street. Once you get to the street, head west towards the Hudson River and take this overpass over the West Side Highway. Now you have to follow the bike path all the way around. You'll know you're close when you can see the George Washington Bridge on your right side through the trees. Keep going and you'll get right under the GW and find this really random red lighthouse. This place isn't really well known even to residents of the city and provides the perfect photo opportunity with it pointing directly at the Hudson River underneath one of New York's most iconic bridges. Alright, members of the Barrio, I hope you enjoyed those 5 views. Do tell me in the comments which one was your favorite, or maybe you know a better one that's not so popular out there. Hope you enjoyed all this footage. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, pound that like button, and I've got a lot more coming out from New York City, so definitely check out that playlist. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. They won't hear you anyway, it's gonna be muted. Actually, they might even think I'm you. From behind.